Hello, welcome to our national team of educators who are working hard to help students this year. Each school that's involved in our fall cohort has been someone who has shown both innovative and extraordinary effort towards students and has been selected to participate with us this fall. So I'm Susie Harder and a speech language pathologist, and I want to give you a quick version of kind of the why behind what we're doing, the what it is and how it works. And before I even dive into any of that, I want to confirm that I am here as a support to you and have streamlined this as much as possible to make sure that you feel supported and there is not extra burden on you, that it's very quick and the impact is big. So last year, as a speech pathologist doing, everything via distance learning, it was just like all of us, I think, felt not totally inspired by our jobs anymore and kind of like, okay, I'm surviving, I'm not thriving. And at that same time, my hometown community was hit by a devastating wildfire, and hundreds of families that I knew lost their homes. And so after that happened, that next morning, I wrote a book. And there was just one problem. I didn't know anything about publishing a book. And so as I was coordinating and kind of figuring out all the pieces, it was just so evident to me, like, oh my gosh, we could include kids in this whole process. And that would be so fun. And so it's really what kind of brought me into kind of being re-inspired after, just stuff kind of feeling blah. And so when the book launched, or, kind of as it was published this last year, it had gone from this local social emotional literacy-based project to help support kids who had lost homes from wildfire, and had grown into this amazing network of kids from 41 states and 26 countries that had come together to help make decisions and publish a book for our local kids who lost homes. And afterwards, some of the kids, all of them were kind of like, when are we going to do our next book? But some of them, like one of the first graders last year, she took her book to her class and read it to her class and then said, this is the most important thing I did all year because I helped so many kids. And it is such a neat way for us to kind of re-engage and connect and inspire kids by doing something that's literacy based, but really connecting it with what can we be doing that helps people and that feels so good. So the couple of key things that came out of it. One is having kids vote to help make a book was super fun and engaging. And number two, doing something new was exactly the right thing to re-inspire me in what I was doing with kids. So here we are, and we have Authorable. So let me give you a quick overview. And we have vote, publish, give. So voting happens in September, and then we publish in October. And then the give part happens November, December. So the voting part is where we have you jump in, but all you have to do, and this is my goal, is to be a support, right? So all I want you to do, if you're able to, is to carve out 5 minutes and press play. So you'll log into your teacher portal. I'll show you how to do that. And it's a virtual author visit from me to your students. And I talk directly to them. And it's pre-recorded, so you can do it anytime that you want, but it's 5 minutes. And so during September, we have 3 weeks where votes are open Monday to Thursday, they close, and then those ones are announced on Friday. So first week is opening scene, and we have a couple of things to decide, and then we move. So that's September. And then October, we dive in and we publish the book, and they get to see all the behind the scenes. November, December is really neat because the part from last year that was really kind of like the big piece of what was important about what we were doing was the impact of, we're working hard on this to help kids, and these are the kids. So each school that's involved this year gets to choose who it is they're helping in their local community and use their book proceeds to do that on behalf of the students in the school. So we have vote, publish, give, and really as a teacher, you choose your level of commitment. So that could be 5 minutes. And then you do the quick video and you could just ask your students, do you want to do that again next week? And if they do, great. And if they don't, that's fine too. There's also, for teachers that want to kind of jump in and integrate it into what they're doing, a whole bank of resources and things that it really would be things I would want. So it's just kind of like a whole resource of all the things that might be really helpful. So we have a team of editors that is there. So we have some editing videos and some behind the scenes clips. We have Ask the Author, Ask the Editor, a place where you can submit material requests to have classroom materials created based on the book. And then they go into our shared resources. So that's kind of in a nutshell. Vote, publish, give. We're voting 5 minutes a week for those 3 weeks. We publish. You can go behind the scenes with us or not. And then your school gets to use all the book proceeds to do something helpful and meaningful in the community. So what is our book about? So our fall theme book is an adventure-based story that follows Ava, who is our character from last spring, and her journey up a mountain. And really, so there's this fun kind of theme for kids of, all of these obstacles and what is she doing and creative problem solving. And really what we're doing is we're putting in this really relevant theme of exactly what kids are facing right now, what, kind of involved in adjusting to the unknown, being out of your comfort zone, the feelings of isolation, developing a renewed sense of hope. So we have a whole bunch of good things ready. So the 2 things you need to know: you'll need to create your teacher login, and then when you log in, you will press play, and that's it. You can do more, but that's at the very core of it, what you would be doing this first week, and then kind of deciding what your level of involvement is after that. So when you do your teacher login, you'll be able to see, and if you choose to, you can preview the video that is made for your students. Also, you don't have to, because my goal is that you don't have to do any prep, any work before, any preface, any work after. It's just kind of ready to go. And it's almost like I come in as a guest speaker for 5 minutes and you don't have to do any work alongside. So you could say something like, I got a message this morning from an author who wanted to ask our class something. So I'm going to play this video and see what her question is. And then play. And then you'll see in the video that, I introduce kind of like what it is we're doing, and I formally invite them to be involved in it and explain the process and what it is we're doing. And so on your side, you create your login and then press play. And like, votes are open each week of September all the way through to Thursday. And then results come out Friday for whatever those votes are. And then another set of votes opens up the next week. So our goal is really providing, a relevant SEL support. We're wanting to reconnect kids, establish collaboration in a project that's bigger than each of us individually, create an opportunity for each kid to be a published author and to generate that lasting bond with literacy and writing. We're inspiring kids to use those skills in a meaningful way and then celebrate the way that they are choosing to help the community. So if you have any questions pop up, email me, let me know. Right now, your job will be create your login and then find a time to press play for 5 minutes. If you have suggestions along the way, I really, truly want to hear them. This is a by educators for educators platform. And if there's anything you think that would make it better, let's add it in. That's what's fun about us getting to do it together. So I will see you in the next video. And with all of that, welcome to the team. And thank you for all your hard work that you do with students each and every day. All right, bye.